Okay, 8th graders, in lesson 4.4, we're going to be solving 2-step or 3-step inequalities. Okay? The goal doesn't change. The goal in solving is always to get the variable term by itself. Bailey, show me slant. You have to look this way. So you either sit down in your chair. No, sit down in your chair. Take notes. Follow along, okay? Okay. So it's always to get the variable term by itself. What is a variable term, that language? What is that referring to? Variable term. What is a term?
A term like rule?
In this case, it's a math term. Refers to a number or expression.
Would it be like 5?
Like 5a, yeah.
Huh.
5a is a term. It's a variable term because it has a variable. Okay? What if it's just a? Is that a variable term? Yeah.
It's 1.
Because it's 1a, isn't it? What about negative 3/4 a?
Yes.
Is that a variable term? Yeah. Yep. And so the first thing we want to do in solving this is we want to get the variable term by itself or isolated on one side. Either on the left side or on the right side. So remember, an equation always has two sides. In this case, the variable term is on the left side, and it equals something on the right side. Okay? Bailey?
So it would be like.
No, stay up here. What? Where?
I'm trying to show you that.
Just tell me.
Well, so for number 1 it says 3 parentheses c plus 4 parentheses equals 6. So for that one you would do plus negative 4, and then under 6 you would do plus negative 4 to get 3c by itself equals 2.
Oh, well, in that case, because there's parentheses around the variable, c plus 4, you'd have to distribute the 3 first.
Okay.
To get 3c, and then get that 3c by itself. Okay? So, let's look at this one. In this example, the first step, in order to get the 5a by itself, is to get rid of the what? The negative 7. How do you get rid of negative 7? Isaac? Good. Add 7 to both sides. What is that? Dylan? 4.3 plus 7. 11. And 5a plus 0. So we've got the variable term by itself, right? Then how do you get rid of the 5? Divide it by 5 sides.
On both sides.
On both sides. And so A is
2.26.
good. Now, is it equal to? Or are we solving inequality?
It is. A is less than.
It is.
No, wait. No, it's still greater.
Yeah, it's still
only
greater.
about negative.
Correct. If this was a negative, then we'd have to reverse the sign, right? But it's not. 5a is positive, so we don't have to reverse the sign. Okay? So we're just combining some of those steps. Go to example 3 in your book. see example 3. So this is one like you were asking about, Bailey. 2 times t plus 2 minus 3t is greater than equal to negative 1 plus negative or minus. We want to think of this as negative 3t, okay? Now, what did I say you'd have to do with the 2 to start this? Yep. You have to distribute the 2. So 2 times t and 2 times 2 positive 4, isn't it? So plus 4. Then that gets rid of these. That's what the parentheses are for, is to show that there's 2 of them. So now we've gotten rid of the parentheses. So we have plus negative 3t. So now look at the 2 sides. Is there anything more we can do to simplify this first? Yeah. No, 2 and negative 3 is negative 1. Yep. We can add these 2 together because they're like terms. Do you see how we get? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It was terms before.
Yeah, but it has the variable letter T. They said it hot money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what else do we have? Positive 4 on the left side. And that's greater than or equal to negative 1. Now what? Good. So add negative 4 to get t by itself. Negative 1 plus negative 4. And that's greater than or equal to negative 1t. Good. Divide by. Yep. And since we have to divide by a negative, we have to. Yes. Shut your eye. What's negative 5 over negative 1? 5. Positive 5. Because negative divided by negative is positive. So t is less than or equal to 5. Okay? Alright, I'm going to let you practice. Oh, yeah. And then we'll go back to those other things. So, you're going to do let's do 2 to 14 units.